Have you ever heard of communication climate? Well, lucky for you, I'm going to tell you all about it. Communication climate is the tone of a relationship and the way that people feel when interacting with one another. Basically, it's the atmosphere created by how people talk, listen, respond, and treat one another. There are two types of communication climate: supportive communication climate and defensive communication climate. Supportive communication climate makes people feel safe, valued, respected, and safe expressing themselves. Some examples of supportive communication climate is active listening, open-mindedness, empathy, encouragement, and constructive feedback. An example of how you can create a supportive communication climate is if your friend mentions that they have an idea and you respond with, "I like that idea, tell me more." Does that make sense? Perfect. Now let's talk about defensive communication climate. Defensive communication climate can make people feel judged, attacked, ignored, and not safe enough to open up. Ways you can create a defensive communication climate is by interrupting, criticizing, using sarcasm, dismissing somebody's feelings, and using controlling behavior. Let's use the example we used earlier in supportive communication climate. Let's say when your friend told you about their idea, instead of meeting them with support, you responded with, "What a dumb idea." That then made a defensive communication climate.
But why does it matter?
That's a great question. Communication climate is super important because it directly affects friendships, group projects, families, relationships, and a work environment. When the climate is positive, communication flows much better, making it a lot easier to work with somebody and be around someone. When it's negative, people can shut down and even become hostile. So it's important to remember that it takes two to tango, and that your actions can directly affect your communication climate.